Hi, my name is Mark Sims. The first question is, who am I? I consider myself a spiritual scientist. I started out as a serial entrepreneur, started my first company in 1992. It was called Netrix. I sold that business, which was an internet security firm. I sold that business in 1999. I retired for 4 years, and I started my second company, NanoRex, which was a software company where I developed a 3D molecular modeling program to design and simulate molecular machine systems. So think of very small nano machines that could swim in your body and do helpful, useful things to keep us healthy. I started a third business called Vortrex, which was my first attempt to create or manufacture products to help get us off of fossil fuels. I started Vortrex in 2014, 2 years after having a spiritual awakening experience in 2012, in which I attended a 6-day retreat that the organizer claimed he could teach participants a special meditative practice to initiate contact with extraterrestrials. And on the 5th night of a 6-day training, we collectively saw a ship materialize out of thin air above our group. And that night, when I returned to my hotel room alone, I couldn't go to sleep, and so I decided to attempt to make contact alone in the privacy of my hotel room. And that resulted in a face-to-face contact experience with an ET named Tejbar, and that profoundly changed my life. So Vortrex was an attempt to complete a promise that I had made with Tejbar, in which I would help do my part in healing the world or saving the world. What do I do now? Well, I have continued to remain in contact with Tejbar since 2012, and in 2015 he made a proposal, or more accurately a request, to organize a global meditation to promote world peace. He told me the dates for this meditation would take place in 2020, between July 5th and July 14th, and that on July 14th, this 10 days of global meditation with people throughout the world would culminate in the world's very first global ET contact event. So I'm still working on that. Today is April 3rd, 2020, and I'm very busy on that, fulfilling that commitment. Who am I doing this for? I am doing it mainly for our mother, Gaia, and for humanity and all of nature. I love animals, I love nature, and I see the edge of a cliff that we're about to drive off of as a human race if we don't right the ship, so to speak. And so I'm doing this to save ourselves. Why do I do this? Well, that's a question that I know the answer to fully, but I don't feel comfortable sharing the real answer to that. So I'll give you the best answer I can give without saying it specifically. I do it because I'm in love with nature. I'm in love with this planet, with this spaceship we call Earth. And I feel that we've all had a hand in um,
double check after
creating
you complete
this
make
planet,
sure it's connected to the
and that we have a responsibility as a human species to take care of her and to make sure she's healthy. And that's our true purpose. And so I do this because it's my purpose, and I believe it should be everyone's purpose. What do you want people to do?
Next.
I would like, what do you want people to do next? I would like people to give thanks every day they wake up. Think of 3 things that you're thankful for, and sit for a moment and imagine that whatever it is you're thankful for, maybe it's a loved one for having done something for you, or simply being in your life and giving you joy, or maybe it's the air you breathe or the water that you swim in. Whatever it is, just take a moment and give thanks, as if that person is there in front of you listening, or that the earth has ears and is listening, or God is listening. If it's God that you're thankful for, maybe for giving you the miracle of being alive. Just do that.